Airplane Systems and Standard Operating Procedure. Chapter 5. Circuit Approach and Landing. Final Approach, checks on finals. A. Alignment correct. B. Throttle to idle. C. Perspective correct. D. Speed below 55 knots, select flaps to position 2, flaps 25 degrees. E. RT call. Maintain speed 50 knots. Use throttle to control descent and attitude to control speed. Approach is to be maintained in a manner that the aircraft is physically headed towards the threshold or touchdown point. Approaching close to ground, slowly raise attitude aiming to land the aircraft in a manner that main wheels touch the ground first. Touchdown, under normal wind conditions, will occur at 40 knots. Allow nose wheel to touch down only after speed has been reduced to below 27 knots. Maintain rudder pedals central when lowering nose wheel to ground. Once on ground, apply braking action, holding the control stick fully back. Steer the aircraft using rudder pedals only. Questions. Question number 1. What should be the throttle position during the final approach? A. Full throttle. B. Half throttle. C. Idle. D. Quarter throttle. Question number 2. What speed should be maintained when selecting flaps to position 2, flaps 25 degrees? A. Below 45 knots. B. Below 50 knots. C. Below 55 knots. D. Below 60 knots. Question number 3. What is the target speed to maintain during the final approach? A. 45 knots. B. 50 knots. C. 55 knots. D. 60 knots. Question number 4. At what speed should the aircraft touch down under normal wind conditions? A. 30 knots. B. 35 knots. C. 40 knots. D. 45 knots. Question number 5. When should the nose wheel be allowed to touch down? A. After speed has been reduced to below 30 knots. B. After speed has been reduced to below 27 knots. C. After speed has been reduced to below 25 knots. D. After speed has been reduced to below 20 knots. Question number 6. What should be used to control descent during the final approach? A. Flaps. B. Throttle. C. Rudder. D. Ailerons. Question number 7. What should be used to control speed during the final approach? A. Flaps. B. Throttle. C. Attitude. D. Ailerons. Question number 8. What action should be taken once the aircraft is on the ground? A. Apply full throttle. B. Apply braking action and hold the control stick fully back. C. Raise the nose wheel immediately. D. Steer the aircraft using ailerons. Post your answers in the comments. Thank you.